think we're live. Yes, YouTube says that you are live. That means that we are live, and that means hello, people. To everyone who plays Dino Squad or doesn't play Dino Squad and wants to try it or doesn't play anymore and wants to come back anyway, whatever. Hello, people. I'm Artemi from Pixonic, and this is Dino Squad DEVSTREAM, and we're going to discuss lots of stuff today during this dev stream. And I'm joined today by Matthew, community manager from Dino Squad team. Hello, Matthew.
Hi there.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm cool. It's a bit hot today, but I think it's okay.
Yes, summer has finally started, and it has no mercy, basically. So yeah, what we're going to do today, we're going to play a couple of matches, I think more than just a couple, maybe more. We have like 40 or 50 minutes or so, and during this time we're going to play and we're going to answer your questions, and also we're going to talk about like the current update 0.0 or 0.6. And what's coming next? We're going to tease one of the next dinosaurs also. That's spoiler.
Sure,
Wait.
I have several topics to talk with you about, and the current changes, the latest update, and the future of the game.
And watch this stream until the very end if you want to see which dinosaur we're going to release next. One of the next ones. So yeah, wait until there.
Little sneak peek for the future.
Yes, definitely. And before we begin, I think I'm going to walk you through my Dino hanger and show you what I have. I have here Wasp, I have Edison, I have Archon, and I have Noble, and finally I have Dominus. And none of those, as you notice, has any modules or additional abilities. I just want to go for like pure experience without like extra stuff and show you these dinos in action. One exception is Archon, because here I decided to add a sprint ability here, just so you can see how the dinosaurs behave when you have any additional abilities. Because in Archon case, I think it's a good thing to have like a sprint. We will see this in action like in a moment. And I think I can go right into match, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. I think, Matthew, this will be the best way to handle this.
Sure. I think you should go to the match, because we will wait a bit for people to gather on our live stream.
Yeah, I think we have like a couple of minutes.
Before we start the main topic, yeah.
That's great. That's a great idea. I spawn on Wasp, and I'm going to capture the first beacon here. And yeah, guys, if you have any issues with the sound or anything else, just as well tell us in the chat. We'll go and fix this on the go, because last time we had some issues, but I think we figured them out. Yeah. So yeah,
I see lots of love in the live chat.
That's great. I think we can read some messages out loud, because why the heck not? Give people some shoutouts.
It's just love game, and my uncle plays with me Dino Squad. That's nice, actually.
Yeah, it's actually great. I need to capture these beacons, because why the heck not? I mean, Wasp is one. I mean, Velociraptors in general are the best ones for capturing beacons. Maybe not the best ones at clearing them, because bigger robots. I still call Dinos robots, because I play lots of war robots still, and this is hard to get in the right mode and not use the world works. But yeah, Dinos. And yeah, bigger dinos usually have like higher area on effect, which is great for making beacons neutral. But if you want to be sneaky and try to steal some beacon from enemy's base, behind their backs, like Velociraptor is probably the best one to use, because you can hide in bushes, because you are not very noticeable in general. Because right now I have Archon, which is a great dino by itself, because it's a sniper, and it's a great killer of all the different giant dinos. But it's not very good at making beacons neutral, because I'm going to be killed here.
We have one question about the bots in the teams. We've just announced it in the last update, I think, and before. Some of the players are, the bots, and we try to make the matchmaking as gather as more people as possible with the closest gear score. So your Dino power will all gather together, and you get matched by your Dinos and your equipment. But some of the players will eventually be the bots players.
Yeah, because we want the matchmaking to not take very long. So sometimes we need to fill the blanks, like the blank spots, like vacant spots, by some bots, just so you have faster matchmaking in general. Okay, I need to change my position because I need to take the higher ground and try to snipe someone, because Archon, obviously, because it's a sniper, it works best when we're trying to use its ability. And I just wasted it, like wasted terribly. Dealt some damage here and there, that's okay. Bye. I think we're getting wrecked here in this match. This is not very great.
Okay, I think I'll start with my topics to bring the latest news. First of all, I'd like to, I love to hear all your comments in Facebook, here in YouTube, in Discord. We'll talk about it later. First of all, we're in new update 0.6. As you might see, the game is released, but some gameplay mechanics and balance changes occur from time to time. So we're trying to make Dino Squad to be a game for a vast number of players. We're not concentrated on only one category of players, and we're trying to make a game that really almost anyone can enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, there are multiple questions about why we do this, not just that. It's because, like, with changes, with all the different changes, we do our best to cover as many, like, different kinds of, like, different sorts of players. Because, yeah, there are some people who play, like, 100 matches a day. There are some players that play, like, more casually. And we actually need to make the game that works great for both of these types of players. So yeah, some changes might look like they look different from different kinds of perspectives, and we want to cover all these perspectives and find the best balance for both of these kinds of players. And I believe this is why we have these updates very often, right? Like every day, like every couple of days.
Yeah, for sure. Melon36 asked if will there be the new modes. I can't tell anything right now, but for sure, that's obvious. I mean, in the future, we will think about new modes, new gameplay styles, and so on. So you might expect it, but not in the closest updates.
I almost got that big guy, but unfortunately I died before. But it's time to pull out the heavy artillery. It's not artillery actually. We have the artillery in the game, but this guy, it's a different kind of thing.
Heavy one.
Yeah. I think I'm going to clear out that beacon and try to make it, neutral. Yes, that's good. That's very great. No, that's not. It's better.
Rocket Dominus you chose, huh?
Yes. Yeah, this guy is great, and I really enjoy playing with this guy. I'm not a very big fan of heavy dinos, because I don't like being slow, because Velociraptor is my favorite thing. But yeah, when you go from Velociraptor or something a little bit bigger to this thing and watch the battlefield from a completely different perspective, it's very cool feeling. Okay, that beacon. I'm going to take it back. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nightmare asks, can we have platoons in the future? So some kind of socializing in the game. I know like some clans features or friends.
Basically, the way to play
bots.
with your friends, right?
Again, something crucial that will be announced later, and I think it's one of the features you might expect from our game. Again, I can't tell that it will going to be in the closest updates, but I hope it will be in once in the future.
Good news, we won somehow. Actually, at some point, I just stopped looking at the score. I just was too much into my Dominus play. It was like weird, but we won. I did a great job, I think. So I'm a wasp again, and I'm going for another beacon.
You spawned on another map. It's
Yes,
space.
it's a different map. Are there any
One
other
of the
questions?
latest. Not yet, so I think I'll go on the next topic.
Yeah, the next one. What you wanted to
Okay,
discuss?
we've announced our official Discord server.
Yeah,
It's a short time, but we already gathered people here. The main purpose of this server is to just chat with you, to talk with the devs also, and to gather all your feedback on the game, on the current situation, and on the game bugs. Because we have such channels on our server, you can join it and do just everything.
yeah. I mean, we already have like YouTube, we have Facebook, but as a place to like have a direct contact with you, they are not very good. I mean, they're just like some kind of like news places where you can get news. But as a place where we can like talk with you, it's not very great. It's not amazing. So we have decided to launch a Discord server just to have exactly that, like back and forth conversations with you, like from developers to players and from players to developers and back and forth, blah, 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 so on.
Just now I dropped the link to the.
The link is, the link is going to surface in chat.
It's in chat, yes.
And also it is in description of this particular DEVSTREAM. So if you want, go check the description. The link to our Discord server, the official Discord server, is there. And definitely you're going to meet some of us there, and you're going to meet developers, because they're quite active there sometimes. And you can drop them your feedback, what you think about the game. And also, I think it's a very important thing that we forgot, that it's not just about like us talking to you. It's actually a great socializing place where you can get your find some people to discuss the game, like your fellow players. And generally, when we add some kind of like squadron system, you will have a great opportunity to find the other players there as well.
I think you can already gather your clan way before the clan feature would be in the game.
Yeah, I mean, using Discord, it's a great thing to socialize overall. And it also has a voice chat, which is great. Really huge fan of the thing. I think I'm going to go for a small T-Rex, or it's a different kind of dino. I'm not a huge specialist in dinos. I mean, maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe I need to work a little bit and do my due diligence and figure out what's the difference between all the different kinds. I definitely should.
All right.
So, is there anything else that we want to discuss?
I think you've just dropped in a Noble, right?
Yes, it's Noble. Oh yeah, I forgot that thing about Noble. Like, I think you can draw with Noble's weapons. I just noticed that, and like you can draw on the ground. This is not the best time to show this right now to you because I
Yeah, because
am...
it's some kind of a hell.
Yeah,
right
yeah, I
now.
mean, guys, just stop. Take away your flamethrowers. You are... first of all, you are not helping. Second of all, you are making a huge mistake. And the third thing is that you are not allowing me to realize my, like, art potential. I'm an artist, you know. And look, I can draw. And the bad thing about this thing, I think, I mean, if developers watch this, and they definitely watch this, I need you to look at this, and I have a bit of feedback. I mean, I tried to draw something. I tried to make a little, like, I don't know, Mickey Mouse here, and it blows up instantly. I cannot draw anything harder than Mickey Mouse. That's just discouraging, I think. We need more drawing potential for our dinos, clearly. Or maybe not. Maybe we just actually should fight as all kinds of regular people should. And I'm actually not helping my team here at all by trying to draw Mickey Mouses here. But it's actually very impressive. I mean, look at this effect.
Chat, there's also questions about the new Dino. Will it be Flying Dino? Will it be an Apatosaurus? Will it be an Allosaurus? I think you should wait till the end of the stream to know who exactly will be the new Dino.
Yeah, we actually have something to show you. So stay with us. Okay.
And also we have some kind of tips for you. You should try to take out a tower because Noble can kill a tower almost instantly. Nobody does.
I was too busy drawing, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I tried.
Involved.
I tried really hard to do something. Actually, if you guys have any ideas or if you have Noble, and we will appreciate your Noble art, just send it to us. Because, I mean, I already know what you're going to try to draw with this weapon, but still send it to us. This is very interesting thing to try. Some kind of like Noble art contest, maybe? I don't know.
It sounds nice. I think it's something I should organize.
Okay, so guys, if you want Noble art contest, press like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, you're dropping into another match.
Yeah, another match, but same map. So I'll try to play differently this time, and I am going to... no, I'm not going there. I'm definitely not, because there are too many of the enemy dinos. And I'll try to hide here, and I think I'm going to help that Ursus guy, because he's trying to get that tower alone, which is not optimal, to say the least. So yeah, the tower is ours, almost. Just a couple more seconds. Done.
Cool.
And this one as well. I'm going to remove these plates and then make this tower neutral. I'm not sure if I will be able to capture it, but probably I will. Okay, okay, that's okay. That's totally okay by me.
Squad Tutorials says that he loves our maps. And I appreciate it, and also can say that we love Dino Squad Tutorials videos.
Yeah, you have a great channel, dude. Hope I'm not mistaken, and you're a dude.
No, you know.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a great channel, and if you guys are watching these dev streams, go check out Dino Squad Tutorials YouTube channel, maybe subscribe, because there are lots of great advice on how to play the game and how to actually be better at it than I am currently. Okay, this is a great place to use Wasp's AoE grenades. I actually was dealing damage to 3 dinos at the same time.
Okay, so I don't see any questions to continue. So I'll check another topic. Let's go and talk about the challenges.
Oh, challenges.
so
That's something new, right?
It's something new. It will be the first event that will hold not in the game but on social media. So we know that some of you'd like to prove yourself and show your achievements in Dino Squad, like obviously it's trying to do now. For that, we will make a series of challenges.
Come on, I'm doing this for the art, right? I don't need to prove myself.
For that, we will make a series of challenges which will be held on our social platforms. So like Discord, Facebook, Twitter, vk.com, just everything of that. What is it will be? You just follow the news, wait for the registration post, register with your ID, and just play the game. The challenges might vary. It might be the most wins during the week or the most kills throughout all your battles this week. Those will be, those ones who will be at the top of the leaderboards will be announced and will be featured on our social media. So I'm actually excited to see how it will work, what will be the numbers, because I think I will be astonished. And your comments are appreciated as usual.
So basically what we are doing is we are making the challenges for people who are available in our social media, and then we are basically saying do this thing and show how good you are and be like the best one around and win something for this.
That's for sure. I think it will be nice, at least we don't have any rating in game or some ranking system aside from your equipment. But in-game achievements is something crucial, I know, for some of you, and the social media challenges might be an interesting event just for you.
And definitely people who are going to be like take the first place or something like this are going to be remembered. Because it's actually a great deal to be like the best player around on the whole like the game server, because there are lots of players around. And this is actually one of the great benefits of being in community. I'm going out of here. Now you witness the problem of bigger dinos. I mean, they are strong and all, but it took them quite a while to get to our beacons. So by the time they actually reach them, we are almost winning at this point. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is just to harass them a bit from here and then switch to something else and try to take like the furthest beacons from here. Or maybe try and kill them. I don't know. What would you prefer? Should I go for the furthest beacon or try to just go for some kind of deathmatch? Because I can go for Wasp or I can go for Dominus. What should I pick? Matthew.
But I think you don't have Herald in the drop team.
Yes, I don't have Herald, so I'll go with Dominus then. Because we don't need too much to win at this point, so I think I'll just go and wreck them.
Yeah, I'll see several questions about the silver and gold payouts, which need to be addressed. The latest update, the recent one, decreased the silver payouts after the battles, but increased the silver payouts in the battle chest. We know that it's some kind of thing that should be, tests in the real matches, on the real game, on the real servers. And we are focused now on the data gathering. And we'll think that actually this change will help people to upgrade their stuff, not just from winning, just from playing.
That makes sense. Actually, people in chat asked me to get Herald, and you asked me to get Herald, so I got Herald. And next match, I'm going to show it in action.
That's cool.
I actually never played Herald before, so I don't think this is going to be a very exciting show from me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm a fast learner. And again, we have this map, so I'll try to play differently this time again, and I'll go for C. Hello.
And the game is found, right?
Yep. Okay, I got C, and I think A seems like I can try and capture it as well. A is ours, and I'm going to kill Georgia reference. Go over here, you little bot. And now, yeah. Every time I face Wasp, every time I do this, Wasp basically wrecks me with its grenades. But every time I play Wasp, I realized how hard it can be at some points to aim them, because they have quite a long travel time, and you can actually try and dodge them, which is actually quite helpful to realize when you're facing Wasp yourself. Bam.
Yes, okay, asks if we can add an option to turn off aim assist. Because aim assist keep messing him up. Well, the aim assist is something that is helpful for one player and not helpful for the other.
And that makes sense.
That's for sure. I think this is the point to go to the Discord and leave your feedback in the game feedback section. To just go there and write, I don't need the aim assist, we need an option to turn it off.
Yeah, I think it's the fastest way for your feedback to reach the developers. Even though I believe, I am definitely sure that they watch the stream right now, and I think they hear you already. Because yeah, it's a good piece of feedback, and we are definitely going to consider it. Because at this point, okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay, I just wanted to notice that you are more on the part of the casual player, I think, yeah? In Dino Squad.
What do you mean?
You don't play so much, you haven't, so much experience in Dino Squad.
Yeah, definitely, I'm not a pro. I'm far from being a pro. So I think I better go away from here and actually use the ability of Dinos. So hello my baby, hello my honey, and I actually botched it. Okay, I'll have another try. Just yeah, for as a disclaimer, this is the first time I actually played Dinos, and this is some kind of like illustration of yeah, I'm not a pro.
Harold, but yeah, I see.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, the ability is on already, and I'm going to use it right freaking now. Oh shoot! I did not expect so much damage, but needless to say, I really enjoyed what I've just done. I need to do this again. Okay, Georgia reference, go over here. Die. Thank you, much appreciated. You, Skyhound, take this. Thank you. No. I think I need to take a little bit of a lead, so my missiles reach the target, because it's actually possible to avoid them. But I think I'm doing rather well. Yes.
Oh, in the chat we have links for you to spawn the Herald station.
It's even stronger when I am shooting them from afar. Gee. Heralds,
Because
yeah.
it's an artillery.
Yeah, definitely. That makes a lot of sense, and this is actually a really interesting counter. I mean, it makes a lot of sense if you want to beat the guy I'm playing right now on. You better just get closer to me and wreck me. Yeah, that's what they try to do. Actually, it's not like they're
It's
trying
nice for
very
the first
hard.
time, I think.
Yeah, for the first time, definitely. I mean, I'm not that bad after all. I told you, I mean, I'm a fast learner. I think I
Ask
will.
you to hide behind a rock, so you should take cover, I think, while you use the longer range Dinos.
Actually, is it possible for me to like have my view obstructed? No, I think I'm shooting an arc, and yes, hiding behind the rock is actually a great idea. Yeah. So, people ask me to play Herald, right? I can go for Herald as well. I'll switch Edison for Herald because I think Edison is great. It's actually great, very tanky, more of a like defender kind of dinosaur. But I prefer much more like squishy ones and the ones that deal more damage, but they are not as resilient maybe, but they are more scary when played right. So yeah,
You actually can't do it. Okay.
I actually did this right now, and
Okay.
I'm going to go with this in the next match.
I think after this match we will actually show the new Dino.
That's actually a great idea. And yeah, I know that I have some of my dinos ready to be leveled up, but I don't do this intentionally, just to stay at some like particular level of power, to not become too strong, to blah, blah, blah.
We're asked if your name Tovsla or Matthew. So my name is Matthew and his name is Tovsla.
Yeah, my nickname is Topsla.
Yeah.
You can also know me as Artemi in War Robots community. So yeah, don't mix us up. We are different people. This guy is pretty good at dodging my shots, and no, he's not going to survive.
Have a bet that new dinosaur is Spinosaurus. That's actually funny because someone might know that Spinosaur was one of the dinosaurs that was available before the version 0.5, like in the early beta.
Really? We had Spinosaur. But are we going to have Spinosaur this time? Okay, I think if you answer it will be spoiling it too early.
I think so.
But yeah, I just didn't finish about like not leveling my my Dinos intentionally, because this account I use right now is not the account I use like regularly, usually for my regular gameplay. and this one is like particularly set up for like streaming. So I set up, like you see, like there's a lot of resources, there's a lot of stuff, and I'm not using them just because I just want to show you like some particular gameplay on some particular level of play. So yeah.
You
Okay.
finished, right?
Sorry?
I finished, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Expansion.
I just spawned the heralds, and I'm not going to deal lots of damage with it because I chose a terrible, terrible freaking position to be at. Yeah, right now I can deal damage. I think herald shows itself like the best way possible when fighting bigger dinos, like Tyrannosaurus, like Dominus, like Edison, or not Edison. What is that one that? Noble, right?
The noble. The lasers.
Yeah. Yes. It's very hard to aim when you with your sniper mode at smaller guys, but when there's something like that is like half the screen and you actually deal like very significant damage to them, this is when Herald really shines.
So it was told that your wasp is weak, but you need just a bit of upgrade to make it a beast.
Yeah. And not that much of an upgrade, actually. I mean, okay, let's try and help our guys here. I really enjoy this artillery bit, but it flies so slow. So you have to be like very strategic, very smart about using it, because when you do this like me, not very smart, not very strategic, you don't do any damage at all. But when you actually find the right way to handle this, you become a beast. Gotcha. One less. Stop standing here. Stop trying to shoot my guys.
We have another tip from Kyle to don't stand in the middle of the map when sniping. I think it's a nice guide for sniping in Dino Squad.
It's fair, but also you need some high ground and good viewpoint over your enemies when you are sniping. If you have your view always obstructed, this won't allow you to snipe efficiently. So you need to find like the right balance between the two. Maybe sometimes you want to risk and take like the higher ground where everyone sees you, but you can be sure that enemies won't bother with you actually. And this is when you can try to be like a little bit bolder.
I think this dome map isn't the best for some of the map parts are archers. That isn't really helpful for artillery.
For artillery, yes, this is very suboptimal. I mean, this is very interesting about the maps. I mean, they're all different. What's the right word? They favor different play styles. Some of them are more better for brawlers, like this one. For example, like here, there are not many brawling spots. There are not many, sniping spots. And yeah, the view is obstructed from any place where you can stand. And so this wasn't the best place to select artillery Dino.
But that's why you have 5 slots for your dinos, and you can make a team which can be helpful in any situation.
Clearly. That's why I'm going with my Dominus. Obviously, every single dino has its own drawback. So, for example, if you go for Dominus, first of all, it takes lots of tokens to spawn. Second of all, everyone sees you from every single point of the map. I mean, there are maybe some exceptions, like here. There are still some places to hide even for Dominus, even for Noble and all the other big guys. But you still are not able to spawn it always. You still will have to resort to smaller guys. And this is where the tactics and strategy of our game lie. You need to find the right balance and build a good balanced hangar, like a drop team.
Drop team.
And it is so painfully slow.
But really our maps isn't that big, so it's more like brawler or mid-range maps. Several points for sniping, but you know, you lowered speed. But since you can spawn on the tower, it's a nice. You can find a nice spot to spawn your bigger dinos and make difference.
Yes, clearly, definitely. But if you botch your spawn location like I just did, you have to go like a really long way.
That's something that should differentiate from the new player or more like a seasoned one.
Yeah. Okay, maybe let's do some art again. What I'm going to do, like infinity sign. Yeah, that's good. Maybe that was actually more of a Zora mask. Okay, now I need to get to the battle. I'll try to take the beacon here. Okay, done. Okay, it's mine. Got it. Okay, I need to get to another side. Whatever.
We have Islander Gaming here.
Hello, Islander.
The
Nice to
fellow
see you.
YouTuber. Yeah.
Tower. Got the tower. We have one tower. That's actually more than no towers at all. I think I'm going
You're
to
still
have
losing this match, I think.
I hope not. I think we can clutch it somehow. Maybe. Probably. No, I think not. I think I'll go that side and try to get some frags. Could you please die? Thank you. No, we lost. We lost. Okay, we lost, but it was still a pretty good match, especially if we look at statistics.
It's a pretty close one.
Yeah. Okay, so are we
I
ready?
think it's the time. Yeah.
Are we ready to unveil the new Dino?
Lots of ideas who it will be. Will it be the Spinosaurus from the beta, or it will be another flying dino or an aquatic dino? And well, not yet. We will announce a new dinosaur. It's a smaller type of dinosaur, it's a smaller dino. Could we have it on the screen now?
Yeah, let's see if people have any guesses what this will be. I just want to add some suspense to this, just so we are not just like, oh, here it is, here's the dinosaur, okay, bye, no dinosaur for now. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Show the dinosaur, says Riptide. Okay, like, let's wait 1 more minute. Apatosaur. I need to Google it. Okay, this one is actually a pretty good guess, but it's not that. Allosaurs.
Sauropod.
Yeah.
Slow dogs.
But actually, are there any close guesses? Sauropods. No, actually, you guys go mostly for a long-necked one, which actually speaks a lot on what we actually need to consider adding next, because yeah, dinos with longer necks are amazing. The guy who suggested Dilophosaurus is actually very close because I think we are ready to unveil this one. Let's show it on the screen. I'm doing this like in 3, 2, 1, and right now. So here it is. It's right on the screen. Is there anything else we can say about this dinosaur? For example, what is this, how it is going to be played, what kind of gameplay it's going to have? Can you say something about this?
You might already see that it's a smaller dinosaur, which will be on par with like velociraptors, but its main feature will be stealthy. So it will be a stealthy dino, which has an ability of going invisible. Oh, invisible, sorry, not invincible. And having a strong damage in doing fast and strong damage, like a burst one, to the enemies.
So basically, this is some kind of like dino assassin.
Yeah, the infiltrator, I should call it.
It's actually really great, especially considering that, yeah, we in light slot, I mean, for light dinosaurs, for first slot, there are not many things to choose aside from like velociraptors, like regular ones, and this one I think will bring lots of new great ways to build your drop team. Because now you can select between like just being fast and really nasty into being like even nastier. Even nastier, I think, because assassins are really fun thing to explore. Still, can we say now when we are going to add it to the game, when it's going to be released?
Yeah, we can't tell the actual date, but it will be one of the closest updates. So like, you might follow our social medias to know the latest news, to see these nice dinos, sneak peeks, and so on. And it will be in like 1 or 2 updates, I think.
So this guy is pretty early in development right now, but still we are working on it, and we are going to, this is like the first sneak peek on this guy, and we're going to show you more a little bit in a couple of weeks, maybe months from now. I wouldn't say like months, it sounds like this guy is very far from being released, but yeah, you're going to see more of this guy very soon.
I see lots of love for our new Dino. It looks great, looks cool, awesome. We love it too. I think we
can go back to the drop team screen, and I think we are going to wrap up the stream at this point, because we can just check the chat if there are any other questions that we are going to ask. I think there's not much. There's a question from Riptide, what it is called. I think we are not ready to unveil its name, right?
It has some working names, but not the final ones.
Yeah. But we have one, and it's pretty awesome, but we are going to unveil it later on. So stay tuned, guys. Follow us on Facebook, maybe on YouTube, whatever works for you the best. And also maybe join us on Discord, because all the news are going to be posted there as well, and you are going to be able to talk with us, speak with us, and share your feedback and talk to each other as well, because it's a great place to socialize. So yeah, the link to our Discord is in the description. Go and join us there.
Thanks a lot for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you, Matthew, for like arranging the stream, and
thank you, Artemi, for playing alone.
Yeah. I'm sorry for not being the greatest Dino Squad player in the world, but I'm trying my hardest, and I think I showed you quite some stuff that I learned over the couple of weeks that, like since the last stream, couple of months already. I mean, it's been quite a while since the last stream. Maybe we need to host these more often.
I think a bit more often, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want more dev streams, more stuff from us, more discussions on so on and so forth, Please be sure to press like and subscribe to this channel. And I think this is it from us for today, and see you soon. And guys, don't miss the challenges that are going to launch very soon. If you're a hardcore player, I think you are going to like it. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. It was me, Artemi from Pixonic, and Matthew, community manager from Dino Squad team. Yes. Thank you for coming to the stream, and see you on the next Dino Squad Dev stream. See you guys.
Bye.
And thank you for coming. Have a great time.